And this story, I hate it.
Okay.
I hate this story so much. This just shows there's no essence of what the hell this thing is. Rambo prequel aims for a lighter tone. Why make Rambo? Get ready for a kinder, gentler Rambo for the upcoming prequel, who takes a puppy with him the whole entire time. Oh my God. Filmmaker Jamar Helander is helming the project that will star Noah Centineo in the title role, which serves as a prequel to the 5 Sloan-led movies. So it is a prequel to the movies, which makes no sense then. Previous films were all violent affairs, but have had widely differing tones. They begin with an almost melancholy and haunting First Blood, slipping into high action, rah-rah patriotism, militarism for the second and third film, and turned into a quiet, dark drama in the fourth and fifth. In a recent interview with Dexero, Helander says the series is taking a different, more adventurous and lighter approach. Adventurous in Vietnam? Approach to previous films as explores Rambo's early years during the Vietnam War. But is this Jungle Cruise in Vietnam? He says it won't be as dark as the last 2 Rambos. In Vietnam, it's going to be a little more adventurous, and I hope to inspire a new generation of 10-year-olds from Vietnam to go into the forest and play Rambo. Let's see how that goes. Helander confirmed last month that the hard prep was underway to the project, with the director traveling to Bangkok ahead of filming commencing in January. Yeah. John, what is this movie? What is this movie?
So let me again. We did nuance with Sydney Sweeney. So let's do a little nuance here. Like, fun. I get your point. Vietnam, of course, is not the place you would necessarily think lighter adventurous fare, right? Exactly. But we do know that John Rambo had a crew of guys that he served with.
Sure.
And the first movie opens with him finding out one of them died from Agent Orange.
Right,
and then
he's really distraught about it, right?
Of course, and he breaks down at the end, talking about all the guys and things. So, I think there is a way to show how war and the concept of war destroyed John Rambo. If you're trying to go and see this film and think they're going to do Rambo Part 2, I think you're in the wrong headspace.
Yeah, sure.
I think what they're going to do is show you what this guy was before war happened to him. And that could be an interesting exploration. And then when he gets to Vietnam, I don't know. I agree with you.
The pitch that you just started to say, though, you found yourself going, wait a minute.
I don't know how you do that with Vietnam, because and even the director is the guy who directed Sisu and is known for brutal revenge kills.
What are we talking about?
It's a confusing thing to say.
So confusing. Now, there's one thing which I don't disagree with. Rambo, if we first meet him when he's going over there, and you see him, and he's like you said, when he first shows up in First Blood, he's still kind of like his bond was with his brothers and everything too. But he had already gone through the shit. He was a POW. He was tortured.
Right.
You know, like all that stuff. Like he gone through that. So you remember, he's getting, if this is a prequel to the movies, he's tied up, and the guy takes a knife and puts it across his chest. Right. So you can't go adventurous, Stephen Sommers with that. So you gotta now I can see him being lighter when he first gets there.
That's what I'm saying.
If they would have said, well, listen, it's gonna start with him being a more lighter, optimistic, friendly guy who turns into that guy that we know, that makes sense. And maybe that's still the case, but an adventurous tone in Vietnam. Are we getting a PG-13 Rambo? No, thank you.
People forget that the Rambo franchise is built on actually exploring how the government screwed over Vietnam veterans and how the idea of war is not as glorified as you think.
He's got that speech, coming back and going, baby, cuz. He was
exactly. And all of them, in the first one, the second one, the third one, there you can look at what he explores. Now, in the fourth and fifth one is a whole nother ball game, but like the first 3 are about that. So I'm confused by the commentary here, because I hope they're not going to go with like pro-America, pro-war type of stance, because that is not the foundation of Rambo. It is absolutely about a commentary on how war can destroy human beings.
Well, the second one, the second one was kind of a comment on.
Yeah, but even then, at the end, he's like, it's the government who's fucking him over, right? And so when he kills Napier,
that's true.
You know, he's saying, bring the guys back, because you set me on a false.
And Murdoch, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, exactly. And Napier's all scared. My question, though, Kristian, is who are they going to get for Troutman? Look, Rambo is tough,
Sure.
but Troutman, I think, is equally tough to cast. And
Yeah.
who are you going to get that's going to
Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe would be great.
He's going to have to lose 150 pounds. I don't think that Russell's going to do it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. But I like to see it.
I don't disagree. Crowe would
Look,
be
it's Russell Crowe. I told you that story, right? the Dagnino.
Yeah.
Look, it's Russell Crowe. Silence. Anyway. So yeah, I think this and this is very similar to what we were talking about with Sydney Sweeney. I don't really have enough game tape on Noah to take it. I'll tell you, the kid that is playing Stallone in this Rocky thing looks just like him.
Yeah.
Looks just like him.
But again, what do you think about this, Chris? Stallone is being iced out of all of these things, man. How is he not suing every studio and every
This
producer?
is Erwin Winkler just basically doing this every place that he can to Stallone because he knows that he's got him by the balls because he owns the property.
It's so messed up, man.
Yeah, he's got him by the balls. So, but the fact that he's now even doing a movie about Stallone and Stallone has nothing to do with it is pretty. It's pretty baller, but it's also pretty scumbag.
It is kind of scumbag. Yeah.
It's kind of scumbag. So again, and he's not, and Stallone has nothing to do with this one.
No,
and
the Expendables.
Right. Stallone's flair was what made these movies a thing. I just haven't seen that from Noah Centineo. Rambo was, look, like I said, I've said this to blue in the face. The book, the 1972 book by David Morrell is incredible. It's one of the best. But it's such a different, it's completely different from what the movie is. They turned basically what this director is saying, right? They turned that book into a more star driven. We're talking about 1982 when Stallone was coming off of Rocky 3 or was in the midst of putting Rocky 3 out, whenever it was. He was one of the biggest movie stars out there. Yeah. So they had to in the book, he dies. They had shot an ending where he dies. And no one wants to see Stallone die. So they turned it into this franchise of this kind of guy running around the place. And that's the movie that they're making now, So I don't know. We got to see where all this goes, or what, because Stallone was the heart and essence of all these things. I don't know if this kid has it at all, and with this tone, it doesn't get me excited about it. So anyway, what do you? Oh, sorry, John. What were you saying?
They're not making it for us. They're making it for the younger generation, and maybe that'll work. Who knows?
Well, that's a question, right?
Do they even care?
Do they even care? And if they do, are they going to see this in the theater?
Right.
It's like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Put your thoughts in there. What do you guys make of this? Do you think that this is a smart move to go more the adventure side of it? Don't get too dark. And do you think Noah's the right guy? I could definitely be proven wrong. Put your thoughts in there. Let me know. I always love talking to you guys about Cash App, and you've been smart. You guys have been signing up. Really smart. Because you don't want to fall for scams. It happens to everybody. You just feel, oh, man, it happened to me one time. And I remember just going, and I actually left my house to head to a convenience store because they asked me to, and I realized halfway through, oh, what am I doing? And I fell for it. And people fall for this stuff all the time. So the good news about Cash App is when you get the card, not only do you get an access to a ton of perks and benefits like early access to nationwide concert pre-sales or discounts on popular brands, but you have an extra security with the power to instantly lock or unlock your card right from your phone in just one tap. So if something like really shady is going on and it pops up on the card, Cash App got your back, automatically declines the purchase, sends you, say, hey, listen, something's going on here. Is this you? So you can rest assured knowing that your account balance is protected 24/7 by fraud monitoring. Spend with peace of mind today. You got to order a Cash App card in the app, or you just go to cash.app/card. Now, for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 off if they use the code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank. Member FDIC. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosure. Cash App.